I'm going to stay quiet for now. Let you do your thing, okay?
Okay, we're going live. Let me know if we went live though or not. And I want to open up the
I'll
chat.
give you a thumbs up if we do.
Oh, jeez. Just open that up.
Right, no stress, mate.
I'm not stressed. It's been a long time since I've done this.
Let me know when you hit go live.
I hit go live. Apparently,
okay.
I'm live.
I'm going to stay quiet for now. Let you do your thing. Let me get rid of the desktop audio.
Oh, we are there. Look, we have some people in here. Lily is in here, and Aerial Views, you're in here too. Lily, welcome. I think Lily has subscribed to my channel. Sorry we couldn't do it last night. I had to wait 24 hours before I could stream. But you've got Stevie Wonders here on the panel. It's been what, Jesus, over a year since I've streamed live, Steve.
Something like that. Yeah, done the odd guest spot.
Yes, and it's not. And this is not the usual type of channel I stream. This is my first foray into the gaming channel stuff. So
into the gaming sphere. Yes.
Yes, and you have been quite the inspiration, Steve, I must say.
This is all about you, mate. Don't make this about me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have been giving me some good advice, so I do appreciate it. Well, we have one person watching right now, so Lily, thank you so much. If you're still there in the chat, I appreciate you popping in. This is just a good way for me to introduce myself and the channel, and again, see how this thing goes. I mean, I've posted a few videos, and through your tutelage, Steve, they've been going fairly well. I just posted another one tonight. But yeah, it's something I've been dying to try, and I don't know if you can be heard, Steve. I don't have your audio in, buddy. So give me a second.
No, 1 second.
Yeah, I don't think I have your audio in yet. It's been a while since I've streamed, man. So let's see, audio output capture. I see your bars moving, but I don't think it's posted yet.
1 moment. Just testing. 1 moment. You do actually have my audio, but you have it on twice. I'm ghosting.
Oh, you're ghosting. Okay, so let me get
it. It's okay.
That's what it is. So
Mark's a little bit rusty in the old streaming department.
Yeah, think.
It's all good.
So
there's probably it's probably picking up desktop audio and the NDI source, so mute one or the other.
So how's that? Is that better or no? You good?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what. Let's unmute this thing.
It's okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So Mark's a little bit rusty in the old. Yeah, I am ghosting there, streaming department on it. So
yeah, think.
Whatchamacallit. I did put a thing out on my community post, so if anybody comes over, probably feel free to say hello in the chat. Desktop audio and the NDI. I'm not going to take command of Centroid, MarCurium96.
Yeah, my old channel name. I think. Go ahead and say something, Steve.
Okay, one moment. I'll just wait till it gets to a bit where I'm saying something, and then. No, I'm still ghosting heavy. Okay. Yeah, but 4 people watching. Hello.
Oh boy. Let me see. I think I've cut myself out. Let me like I said, be patient, folks. I'll be there in a second. Let's see. Audio output capture.
My audio is now spot on.
It is. It's okay now.
Yes.
Okay, good. Woo! So we have 4 people watching, and if you're out there, whoever you are, thank you for popping in. This is just a very quite the impromptu stream, just to introduce myself, the channel, what this is going to be about. Hopefully, you folks will pop in from time to time, and I'm going to have Steve as a guest from time to time.
Not regularly.
No, I wouldn't want to take away from your channel. You've got a lot of work to do on that.
I'm grinding, but it's all good. I'm passing on some of that knowledge. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's going well. So, what are you planning to do then on this channel, MarCurium? Let us all know.
Absolutely nothing. No, I'm just kidding. No, basically, I've been inspired by a game that I've been playing for quite a few years, and now that they've ended with the first edition, they're not going to do any updates. They're going to come out next year, 2022, with Kerbal Space 2. And I figured this would be the chance to maybe cut my teeth on maybe doing some gaming, get back into it, and get up and running for when the actual new version comes out. So this is really more of an experiment than anything else, and hopefully it turns into something that'll be long-lasting when the new game comes out. But I think that the old game, the old original version, is going to stick around for quite a while. There's a lot of people who are doing work with it. I'm definitely not the only one doing it. There's tons of Kerbal Space Program streamers and gamers and content providers regarding it, from tutorials to gameplay to suggestions, all kinds of stuff. The creative aspect of it is fun too. So there's tons of it out there. So I am not new by any stretch, but I figured it'd be fun just to do anyway, because there are a lot of aspects of Kerbal Space that you can approach. From I talked to you with some of the maths and the physics behind it, to just the creative gameplay of it and the different versions of it. So it should be fun. There's a lot of ways to approach it. Nobody does it the same, which is nice. I've watched a lot of people. They all approach it differently, and I'd like to think I'm doing the same thing.
So I assume you're going to be doing a lot of guide videos on this channel.
I'd like to do guide videos. I just posted my very first guide video, something very simple, changing, using custom flags and putting them on your ships and stuff, creating them and then putting them into the game. The game is full of mods too. I know that you do Jurassic Park, and there are a lot of mods in that game, correct?
Yeah,
well,
hundreds. Yeah.
Well, mods are
thousands, actually.
Mods are the cornerstone of this game. Now, when I play this game, I'm a bit of a purist. When I go to do the actual gameplay, like if I want to beat the game, so to speak, I work completely with no mods. It's complete pure. But when you want to get into the creative aspect, that's where the mods kick in, where you can bring in different parts, different features, different things to either help, whether it's cosmetic or whether it actually helps your gameplay. It adds to it, and it's a lot of fun when you start playing with mods. So I'm not anti-mod. I just like to play it the way it was originally meant, but the developers have kept it wide open for modders too, so they encourage it.
Do you have some way of installing the game twice? Have a vanilla and a modded installation. That's going to be your best bet, I think.
No, I don't. I'd have to buy it twice. I have it off of Steam. Okay, so if I have it on Steam, I have legitimate version on Steam. If I can take the mods off and put them in. It's very simple. There's a program called Zcan, and you pick the mods you want. You check the box when you go to start the game. It feeds the mods into the game, and then you can play it. And if you want to remove the mods, then you just go into Ccan, uncheck the boxes, and it installs it for you so you can start it up. The only problem you get into is if you have a game heavily with mods and you got different bits and pieces, if you go and start that game and you don't have the mods in, then whatever you created with them are done. They're gone. The parts are no longer there, and it's not like it'll look back next time you put in the mod to see if it's there. So it's just something you have to be careful of. Having a second game would be kind of cool. Let's put it this way: if the channel were to get popular enough and I were to work on it, I would have no problem buying a second version of it and keeping it, keeping one pristine and modless with all those games that I'm working on there, and then one that is just chock full of mods.
Yes, I've just put in the chat there. Feel free to say hello in the chat. See 3 people watching. It's not necessarily a bad thing when people don't talk. There's a lot of people sometimes on my streams as well. You can have a load of people, and sometimes the chat's not moving too much. Not necessarily a bad thing. It can just mean that you're extremely interesting, well, maybe.
And even if nobody watches, this will then be posted, and if somebody were to venture onto the channel and see that I've done it live and want to listen at it, they can hear exactly what questions you've asked me and what information we've been given. So it's not that big a deal. So
am I right to assume then that you're going to be doing regular live streams?
I plan on doing it. I'd like to get a few more members, a few more subscribers, but there's no reason why I can't start next week. I'd like to start streaming. I have to pick a night though. One night that's going to be convenient. I don't know. I was thinking like Thursday nights around. I don't know. No, just kidding.
I really don't care. Whenever you want. Hey.
I'm just messing with you, Steve. No, I would never go against you. But once I decide, most of it's going to be gameplay. I think the first thing I want to do if I stream was if I have enough people watching, if anybody's watching, or if I can put some sort of survey out there, is that I'd like to start the game from scratch and either do it there's 3 modes you can play KSP in. You can do sandbox, which pretty much means you build whatever you want, fly whatever you want. There's no goal to it. Then there's one called science, where basically all the structures, buildings, all the technology, except for the parts, are all unlocked. So you don't have to upgrade your your buildings. You don't have to upgrade your launch pad. You don't have to upgrade that. The only thing you have to do is collect science to unlock the specialized parts. And that's the goal in that game, is to get to unlock that entire tree. Meanwhile, you can hire as many Kerbals as you want. You can, you're not limited to how many things you can build. There's no money involved, which is kind of cool. And all the navigation features are unlocked for you as well. Then there's career mode, where you have to do missions to make money. And as you're making money, you're also unlocking the science, but you have to budget it carefully, because the goal is to be able to do more and more missions, which means unlocking the science. And if you spend all your money, then you're kind of stuck. So you gotta budget it at the same time. So you may have a little bit of money and a lot of science, which isn't going to do you any good. That's some people don't like it because they think it's grinding, but I think it's a challenge when you have to budget yourself. So I'll give the viewers an option to decide whether I'm going to go career science or basic career with his money and science, and we'll see how that goes. But we'll play it by ear there.
Yes, good.
That's it.
Yeah, that's like. That's it. It's done. It's said his piece.
Yeah, so we're done. Thank you for joining the stream. There could be one person watching. I don't know, because you have Wonders GTA open, you have Aerial Views open, and there's me. So I guess Lily might not longer. If you're there, type something in the chat. Let me know you're still alive. Otherwise, thanks for joining.
Yes. Yeah, it's all good though. It's all good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I often have two browser thingies open because sometimes one's a bit behind the other one, and I generally just pick which one's a bit ahead. Yeah. Plus, it looks good for your numbers when you got 3 watching rather than 2. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
But obviously,
well,
bearing in mind, it is very early days for the channel. Your first video was only 3.5 days ago.
I know,
right?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
3.5 days ago, man.
That's why I'm
like, with 21 organic subs and.
Oh wait, did you say 21?
21, yeah.
Oh my God, I went up a sub today. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, nice. So you got 21 subs and 3 watching on your first live stream, man. I tell you what, when I first started my gaming channel all the way back, I couldn't get out of 7 or 8 subs for months and months. I'd stream to 0 people for hours at a time, and I didn't mind. I didn't feel bitter about that or anything. I was enjoying the game I was playing. If anybody was going to come and join me, that was a bonus. That was the way I saw it. Do you know what I mean? But the problem was the game I was playing was Jurassic World, the game, a free-to-play Android game that had, at the time, not a big player base. So it didn't have a lot of reach. Plus, my streaming style was a bit crap, let's say, compared to how I am now. I wouldn't be as talkative and everything like that. So I know that you can hold your own while streaming. You've done it many times. I know you can do it.
I just need to get back in
it. If you've got a game in front of you that you're passionate about, you'll always have something to comment on that's happening in the game. That's what's so beautiful about gaming streams, because you can pick up on anything. Anything that's going on. Oh, look at that over there. I really like that. Maybe I'll try this. There's always an avenue to go down when it comes to what to talk about. Whereas the streams we've done in the past, for example, random conversation streams and things like that. Obviously, when you're doing your gameplay streams, it's probably going to be most ideal that I'm not with you for them, but I will be around in the chat.
Well, I would hope so.
So anybody coming over, if you come over from the community post I put out there, MarCurium is a very, very close friend of mine. Met years ago through the drone circles and all that lot. Yeah, and he's a cool dude. That's why I've kind of really want to support his channel, get it off the ground, and make it great. Because I know he's got the capabilities. You know what I mean? So I'm not speaking like I'm some sort of legend of the internet or anything like that, but I can put all of my faith in Mark's ability to have a good channel and provide the content that people want. It's going to be interesting. I don't even play Cable, and I watch his videos and I think to myself, you know what, I feel like playing Cable now. So that gives you an idea, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? So for anybody who's just tuning in, for example, you know what I mean, hit the subscribe button. I'm doing your job for you, Ian.
I know. You're plugging my channel very well. I got my first comment on my my tutorial video, my instructional video, and somebody's giving me some information here. Let me see if I can look. It says no, they didn't. Maybe it's a different comment on a different video. I don't quite know. Comments on creating collection. No, but the comment's not showing up for some reason. Oh well, it says Carlotta Bosley commented CVPVUR.FYI. I have no idea what that person's trying to say.
That is be careful of them links because they are shady, spicy links that a bot puts in.
Oh, so that's
YouTube's plagued with them.
Okay, yeah. So basically that's not
remove the comment.
It's not even there, dude. It's not even there.
Yeah,
so.
it's a bot that does it. They kind of put them on there, and some of the bots remove them before they can get reported or blocked. Well, basically,
it's funny because I've got it's showing up as a comment, yet I have no views. So that is kind of shady, isn't it?
Yes. Watch out for that. For anybody watching,
what is that going to do? What is that? What's the problem with those for anybody who's watching and listening to this?
If you click the links, it takes you. If you click the link of them, FYI, some of them are .vor, some of them are. There's numerous different names and different slight variations of it, but it takes you to one of several shady, spicy sites.
Oh, yuck! Yeah,
yucky sites. Yucky. Yeah, do you know what I mean? If you wanted to watch anything like that, I mean, you'd look for it yourself. You wouldn't need to be watching someone's video about cable for that.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, not at all.
But it's bots. They're they do them on pretty much every video I upload. You see them all over. You check people's comment sections. It's quite a recent thing, do you know what I mean? But every time it happens, I report them as spicy content, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it probably just swats one of them away, you know? But then the bot's probably creating an infinite number of accounts. It'll just keep switching between them, just dropping in slight variations of the link. It is irritating, but just keep an eye on your notifications. Usually within the first 30 minutes of dropping a video, that's when them links come on.
Yeah,
so
exactly in the time frame that you're talking about. So
yeah, so keep an eye on that because YouTube seems to be doing nothing about it. You have to remove the comments yourself manually. You don't want them spicy links in your videos. You really don't.
No. Especially when you got them. Well, I don't have mine listed for children, but still, who needs that crap anyway? Who needs that kind of attention? Now, I got to say, I'm working off of our old version of OBS. I'm so excited about the new version Streamlabs that you got me hooked up with. I love the interaction that has with the Wonder Coins and stuff. I got to come up with a name for my tokens or whatever if I'm going to do this. But I have come up with a few. Like I said, I've come up with a few of the gifts in order for it to work. I don't know. It's gonna be that's gonna take.
What
some
about
getting...
calling them something like chevrons or protons or something like that?
That's not a bad idea.
Something sciencey based.
Yeah.
Nebula points.
I could get real copyright, sketchy and call them tribbles.
Is it or gold press latinum? With full-blown Ferengi. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Gold press latinum. Oh, dear. Catracel white. Yeah. Oh, dear. I don't know.
So, yeah. Well, we're on the topic. I'm going to ask you this question anyway, Steve. Are you a fan of Star Trek?
I'm a big fan of some Star Treks, yeah.
Which generation, if you will, would you...
Next Gen and Voyager they're my deal then.
I'm next gen. I really couldn't get into Deep Space Nine, and Voyager was okay, but I gotta say I grew up on all the repeats of the original Star Trek, so I kind of have a nostalgic liking towards that. But Next Generation was definitely. I still watch it. I mean, they still stream it. In fact, BBC America streams it like 10 episodes in a row every day.
Nice. Yes. Well, have you been watching? Did you watch the
Picard series? I watched the first episode and never finished it. I don't know why.
Oh,
I've got that in my watch list.
Some people don't like it. Some people don't like it. I loved it.
I didn't watch enough to make up my mind, to be honest with you. So I can't. I got to be fair about that. I did not watch enough to make up my mind. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, only two people are watching now. Me and you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's okay. this stream, bearing in mind for anybody who may watch this on the replay, this was basically a combination of an OBS test, a chance for Mark to get a first insight into anybody who may want to join and meet some of his earliest subscribers, and basically chat about the future roadmap of the channel. You know what I mean? That was the idea. We said, didn't we, before we started? You know, 30 minutes or so, maybe up to an hour, something like that, in that time range, just to say hello for anybody who would pop in or anything.
For me, it was to get the cobwebs dusted off of working with OBS again and streaming. I tell you, when I looked at that new interface for streaming, it looked nothing like the old YouTube Studios. You know, opening. I'm looking at it going, oh, screw this. Thank God you were there to bail me out again.
That's all right. It's a good job we set it for quarter two, isn't it?
Yeah. It gave me enough time to get everything else set up. Oh,
bearing in mind though, it is obviously 4 a.m. for the UK crowd.
And
it's late.
It's 11 p.m. for us here, so
to begin, you know what I mean, quarter to 11 at night. So it's really a surprise, in all honesty. I think if you started at about 11 p.m. UK time or 10 p.m. UK time, you might have got a few other people in, but obviously, do you know what I mean? I think it is going to be a slow one.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't expecting a lot of traffic tonight. And let's face it, we've done this before where we've done late live streams and stuff, like out of nowhere. Like, oh, you want to stream? Okay, let's stream. So
and usually having anywhere from 10 to 20 plus people watching would sometimes be streaming to like 5 or something. The thing is, with impromptu live streams, when you're not on a schedule, YouTube's notification system is completely worthless. So even if you've hit the bell for all notifications, chances are you're probably not gonna get one anyway. No. So just letting you know. Do you know? I would recommend, if you're gonna stream, I would try and stick to one night of the week, a specific date or time. Obviously, don't nail your flag to the mast just yet. Do you know what I mean? But
nail your flag to the mast. There's one for you.
Yeah. You never heard that before?
Never heard it that way.
No.
I've heard people wanting to fluff my cushions, but not now my...
Well, I'm from the UK with a very proud maritime history. You know?
Yes. The HMS...
And sayings.
The HMS Stevie Wonders.
Oh, dear me. I don't know. You're killing me already. You are.
I'm trying like hell.
Yeah.
But,
like a bit of cringe.
What's that?
We do like a bit of cringe.
Oh, there's always time for cringe.
Well, if you've got your channel logo down there, where's mine?
Do you have one for Wonders GTA?
I'm messing. Yeah, I do have a channel logo. Yeah, it's loads better than that one.
Yeah, it's a picture. It's a picture of you, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's always all about me. Yeah. Oh, dear me.
Oh.
Yes,
I gotta say, this is interesting getting back into it, because I took quite a bit of time off of mainstream YouTubing. You know, like you said, I've been on a few other streams. I always go to Roger's stream and talk to him. But this will be nice to get back into it. But like I said, I am not new. I am not bringing any new content, so to speak. There's a ton of people.
No, you're putting yourself down there, mate.
No. What I mean is, there's a lot of people who do work on Kerbal, so it's not like I'm bringing something new to the public. Hopefully, what I am bringing something new is my own twist on things. Okay, my own perspective. Yes. I'll give myself the credit for, but I'm not like saying, oh, I've got this amazing game that I just found out, and you folks have got to see it. No, I didn't realize how many people, until I started doing this, how many people stream it, how many people do videos. I mean, there's a couple of people I watch religiously to get ideas, but I'm like, holy crap, there's a lot of people out there doing this. But you know what? Everybody does it differently, and I know I will be doing things differently also, so that's what I'm bringing to the table, I hope. So
yes, and obviously for anybody who may have come over from that community post, you know, just the one,
one
first stream.
Tazzy's
we do have to say hello to El Doggo. He is fast asleep at the minute, twitching away. I don't know if you can see him twitching.
I see his leg twitching.
He's fast asleep, but he's got a dead leg.
He's chasing cats in his dreams.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he is fast asleep. Yeah, but I do like to say hello with Tazzy. You know what I mean?
Tazzie's good. Tazzie's good.
It's like the channel mascot. You know what I mean?
Of course he is.
Yeah. It's because that's where he always lays when I'm streaming, and if I don't show him on camera, everyone asks where he is, so I have to do that. You know what I mean?
Look at him.
He reminded me by twitching away. You know what I mean?
He's letting you know he's still around.
Yes. So. And I'm just watching that dead leg back on screen.
I know. I just saw it too. I forgot about the lag because I'm looking like, why are you still messing with his leg? I'm like, oh,
I know. Yeah. Like, come on, put his leg down. It's getting weird now. It got weird like 30 seconds ago. Yeah. Oh, dearie me. So yeah, I'm very excited about you setting the channel up, mate.
Yeah, I told you I was nervous about bringing it up to you because I'm like, oh, he thinks I'm just gonna ride his coattails on this, and but no, I think it's different enough, and it's definitely gonna bring some of my own personality into it. So I have to say thank you for the advice you've given me. Sound advice.
That's all right. So no, far. dude, my pleasure. You know what I mean? It's all good.
So. We've
always kind of worked in tandem, haven't we?
Yes,
that.
always. We always fed off each other.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to say it's going to be nice. And I do think if you're into it, every once in a while, if anybody's listening, we got 3 watching now. You and I have talked about possibly doing streams, like hosting streams back and forth on just random gameplay, maybe nostalgic games or something like that. It would be kind of fun to bring into the mix. And you can always beat the crap out of me. Like I'm sure we're going to have to do a tester stream. Suck on these.
Yes. Yes,
and I don't mind losing because that game is fun anyway, so I don't mind.
Bearing in mind, I have been playing a lot of Tetris 99 lately.
Oh, Lord, I can only imagine what you're going to be like.
For anybody who hasn't played it before, if you have a Nintendo Switch, Tetris 99 is completely free on Nintendo Switch. It's a battle royale game, but it's Tetris. You go up against 99 other players, and it is brutal. Yeah, if you think you're good at Tetris, try playing Tetris 99 because, don't get me wrong, 9 players out of 10 are not that good, but you do get the cream of the crop in the last kind of 5. You are battling to get them wins, and I think I'm up to nearly 40 wins now, Mark.
Oh, my. Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. That just is so, that's like rapid fire. I could never. I tried it a little bit on. No freaking way. No, my daughter.
It's literally like you have to be like tick 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 tick, slotting the cubes away.
Yeah, you're a robot with that. But I would be interested to see if we could spark some interest in maybe getting a full-blown team for RoboCraft. I think we might. I don't know. I think maybe some of the listeners might be interested in getting involved in a little bit of RoboCraft at some point.
RoboShaft,
RoboCraft,
Yeah, me and Mark in the past have had a little go of RoboCraft now and again on old channels of ours. We have streamed RoboCraft before. With little to no success.
And it's free. It's a free game.
It's a completely free-to-play game, on PC. But the thing is, when I first started on my gaming channel, this was 2015, I was doing RoboCraft guides and streams. There's not really an audience for it. I will let you know.
It's older, yes.
It is an old game. Don't get me wrong. In the first year it released, it was pretty big. But it just died off really quick. I don't know why, and it's never recovered. There's not a big viewership for it, not a big fan base. And whenever we've loaded it up in the past, it's the same names who are still playing.
Yeah.
It's the same names who are just there. They're the only ones left playing it. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Every once in a while, there'd be a battle bot in the shape of SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Yeah.
Oh man, that was funny though. That was funny.
But the thing is, on RoboCraft, we are talking about RoboCraft. There is pretty much no audience for it.
No.
But on that, me and you do own on that game, don't we?
Well, I mean, if we were to do it, it wouldn't be so much as to highlight the game as something that we expect people to play. It'd be more about watching you and I having some fun with the game. That'd be it, because it does get kind of funny, and we do get kind of angry at some of the players, and the language, we can keep it moderate.
Yeah, we do stay fairly moderate.
We do, but there are definitely some people who you wonder why they're playing the game. Not because, well, I think I think when you build a bot like SpongeBob, he's completely pointless. So you know that person's really not in it to win it.
You're in it. You're in it for the memes.
Yeah, you're in it for the memes, exactly. So when you get stuck with SpongeBob, you know you're going down for that match.
Yeah,
Crap, we got SpongeBob. Damn it.
SpongeBob is there to literally bullet sponge.
But every once in a while you get a ringer. What was the name of the one guy that we had? The almighty.
The Spiff. Yeah, the Spiff Meister one.
Oh my God, he was a beast.
He was a beast. I know. Every game he seemed to be on the opposite team.
Oh,
the Spiff Meister, to a point where it's like, oh, whenever he's on the enemy team, we always lose. We needed to recruit. We actually recruited him in the end. Oh man, we smashed every game.
Yes, we did. Spiff, and you know, it wasn't like he had a miraculous spot either, but it was just, I don't know, it must have been just his gameplay. He was just phenomenal.
Absolutely, I know. You can be so shady on RoboCraft though, can't you?
Yeah.
Just like if you've got like a nice SMG medic team, you know, and you just kind of go in, like back up, healing, and then back in, like back and forth like that with medics. And
tank your way through that game.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh God, it's making me want to load it up.
I was just thinking the same thing.
God damn.
Freaking RoboShite. But if anybody's interested, it's free on Steam, and give it a go. It's got a little creative aspect to it. You build your bots, and you earn points, and you get to a certain level. But what level do we usually stick to? Like what's the
level 3?
3.
Mid level, yeah.
We tried to go higher, but man, that gets tough.
Yeah, you go higher though, but you get them tiny bots, and you get the big bomber flyers, and they're just boring.
Yeah.
Level 3 is where you get a nice balance of some of the higher level tech, but balanced with kind of smaller,
it's almost
nippier builds.
It's almost as if the higher levels are really meant for team play. In other words, you've got a full complement where you know who's on your team and you've worked with them and whatnot. And you've got the balance. Yeah.
Plus they do push in waves on them higher tiers as well. You know, and they're all got the same clan tags. They've all got the microphones. It's like they're up against a disjointed team of people who play part-time or just whenever they get a chance. These guys are probably streaming that thing.
Yeah.
You're probably the only few people left streaming it, and that's why they'll have probably all the viewership for it.
It'd be fun to Google. I wonder if anybody does RoboCraft? I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's been that long since we played it. You forgot the name. Even.
Let's see. Does anybody stream RoboShite? Let's stream RoboCraft as of 2 months ago. 2 months.
2 months is there must have been another one.
Let's stream RoboCraft. It's got to be the same channel. Yeah, it's Joker49, Joker49. MarCurion, Joker49. Yeah, RoboCraft game. That's just an advert. Somebody.
How many views?
It doesn't quite. 3.1K views for the RoboCraft official live stream.
Oh, official. Yeah. Okay.
Official. That 102 views, 37, 52, 76, 50, 30.
Not bad. With that, it'd be the personalities that bring the people in rather than the game itself.
Dude, there's actually quite a few out there. Well, there's
hashtag RoboCraft revival.
Yeah. Hashtag RoboCraft in 2020.
Bring back the spiff.
Listen to this. RoboCraft in 2021, 19,000 views 4 months ago. Oh, this must be advertising or something like that. Like trying to promote the game or something. 8K views. Yep. Is it worth playing? It's more like reviews, it looks like. 112. Yeah, it's not bad. I would have thought it'd be, oh, wow. Official live stream. Yeah, 2.3K views. Looks like it's on Twitch. But, yeah, it's out there. Out there. So, look! I did a search and it's giving me suggestions. One's to watch this new stream called "Welcome to the New Channel," MarCurium96. I'm glad they suggest my own stream for me.
Yeah, just in case you weren't watching. Yeah, might have hit live by accident. Wait, that has happened before.
That has happened. No, it's not hitting live. It's thinking I've shut it down. It's still being live. Thank God I didn't pick my nose or worse that day, I'll tell you.
Oh, dearie me. Spicy. Not good.
Oh man.
Oh no, not
No.
good. Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm just kind of scrolling through here. There's quite a few people who still stream RoboCraft. Aside from the official pages, there's like 2 or 3 people that seem to religiously stream RoboShite. So.
Fair enough.
That's funny.
Okay, if you're going into battle though, your bot needs to be yellow and black, surely.
Why?
That's your channel logo, man. That's your theme.
Okay, if I must.
That's your theme. I go in, blazing with the Union Jacks, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh God, that was cringe, wasn't it? Remember, I went in with my bot, the Brexiteer. God. Oh, how cringe. You know what I mean? It's crazy amount of cringe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all good. I'll tell you what, some of my earliest videos I did on the gaming channel were RoboCraft vids. They are cringe. Very cringe.
Why? What makes them so cringe?
Well, you should have seen me, man. Long, crazy hair. Long, scraggly beard, which makes me look like I'm out to cause chaos. You know what I mean?
Right.
And basically, I don't have the same way of being to camera that I do now. So it's kind of quiet, just pre-recorded videos, just me on camera, like don't really know what I'm doing, just hit record and. Oh yeah, that's cool. See that? Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like cringe, yeah, real cringe. So I've learned a lot since then, thankfully. Yeah.
Nice. So.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve. I think this was a good enough test, don't you think, for tonight?
Yes.
I don't think there's no point in pushing this any further. So if there's anybody who is going to be watching this on playback, thanks for watching it at some point. I appreciate it. Otherwise, it was just a nice test, a good way to get back into the YouTube stream thing. And I'll have to do this soon, and maybe you'll join us in the chat next time, Steve.
Yes.
Yes. So, well. Good night, everybody, and if you've been watching on playback, thank you so much. Other than that, we're going to call this a night. What do you say, Steve?
Awesome, mate. Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
So how do I stop this? I hit this thing called stop streaming. Is that it? Is that what I do? I forget.